What it do? What it do? Is your boy with some trades. We out here with another trade review. It's currently April 11th, Friday, and Pump Pump Trump, Data Trump, he gave us generational wealth opportunities. He gave us the cheat codes. He gave us the hints to make money this week. Did I take advantage? Kinda, but not fully. I think I only took advantage about like 2% of the market volatility. As you can see from my laptop right now, current funded account is not blown up yet. It's not blown up yet by like a miracle, by like thank of God, because of this caveman mentality. I basically had my settings. I had my account risk settings set for today. I had 200 liquidated me and lock my account. I have 5 maximum trades. And what did we do? Did we lock it? Did we lock out the risk settings for the day so we won't change them? We did not. I still kept on changing my settings, even though I knew I wasn't supposed to do that. But I was just so sure that I was going to hit the next trade. I was just so sure that I was going to basically be profitable today. That even though I gambled, even though I broke all my rules, I was just chasing, trying to become green on this fresh combine account. And honestly, to become an unprofitable trader, there's basically 3 reasons. Reason number 1, you don't have a strategy. You do not have an edge. You do not know what you're doing. Do I know what I'm doing? Technically, yes. Not fully to like 100%. But I got a picture. I know how to trade. I know how to make money from the markets. No edge. Second, human emotional error. That's your revenge trading. That's your breaking rules. That's your discipline. That's your not knowing when to walk away. Obviously, I have a big human error problem. But number 3, common probabilities. Simple market dynamics of losing. Simple probabilities. You can't do nothing about that. It is what it is. The market is designed to take your money. So obviously you're going to have losing trades. It just depends on you how good are you with managing those trades, those losing trades. So 3 ways, only 3 points of an unprofitable trader. No edge, human error, simple probabilities. And what's my problem? Why am I not able to pass a simple 50K combine account? Obviously, with my first combine account, I was so close. I was consistent every single day on my first ever combine account this year. I was consistent for 6 days. I just needed to make $300 to get on the Express Funded account. But then what happened? Human error. I went to sleep sick. I had my laptop around next to me in my bed. I opened it. It was like 1 a.m. in the night. Okay, let me take some trades. And that was my downfall. That was the reason why I blew up my first account. And I did not forget about that. That traumatized me. That left a scar in me. And what did I do the next day? I bought another funded account. And then I YOLO'd on it. 50 contracts, 50 minis. Trying to gamble. Trying to basically make my money back that I made yesterday. Was I successful? I was. I made about 1,000 something. But did it feel rewarding? Did I feel proud? No, because I was gambling. I was not following a plan like I was in my first account. And I feel like after losing that first account over that dumb mistake that I did, over that one decision that I knew I shouldn't have done, but I did it, and basically just changed the whole course of everything. Just that one decision of just picking up my laptop, taking just one trade, made me lose focus, hijacked me, made me chase losses. That's why trading is so hard, because it's like you need to be kind of perfect and you need to be aware of your decisions. So yeah, so let's look at my screen. So far, these are all of the Top Step accounts I have bought. And I know a lot of people, I know plenty of people who buy out these challenges. They don't know how much money they are down. Yeah, they get payouts. But overall, they don't know if they're net profitable or losing money. And it's like if you're not tracking your data, and it's so simple. You literally go on your settings and you go on your billing and you see how many accounts you have bought in so far. And just track your data. Because obviously, why are we even trading? Why did we even want to trade in the beginning? To make money, right? To be profitable. So you gotta track your shit, honestly. Cause I don't know how you guys are not tracking your shit. It goes down to tracking your accounts, tracking your trades, journaling your trades, journaling your accounts, journaling how much money you got in the bank, journaling how much money your business is making. It's just tracking data. If you're not doing it, do yourself a favor. Track data. Okay, so far this is how many combined accounts I bought in so far. So let's split it up by years. So last year I only bought 3 combine accounts, and obviously I blew them away. But there was a problem. There was a difference. When I was buying these combine accounts, I seen one of my boy take one payout. So that kind of motivated me. But I was mostly focused on trading penny stocks. And I usually go on Webull to trade penny stocks because I love their scanners. And these are penny stocks. Basically shitty dead companies that just pump and have insane volume. Usually they go from 50 cents to like $10. 1,000% moves in one day. I've seen plenty. So only problem is that I was trading in the Top Step account, but I wasn't 100% locked in. I was locked in on my small caps. I was just trading this for funsies. I really didn't care about this. So I consider these accounts blown, like I guess beginner, like learning curve. Not even learning curve, because I guess just familiarizing myself with the platform, I guess. So $150 just to familiarize myself with the platform. Really kind of expensive tutorial. So last year we blew up 3 accounts, but I don't even consider those blown because, as you can see, I wasn't locked in. So this year I decided to give small caps a break and try something new. Try futures. I was like, okay, I've been trading small caps for more than 6 months. I've been manipulated. I've had ups, I've had downs, I had roller coaster emotions, I had all the emotions you could think of. So let me try futures. Let me lock into futures, and basically I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see how it goes. Plus, I'm gonna only be focused on one ticker, not a lot of bunch of tickers like small caps. So I'm like, okay, maybe it might go good. I'm feeling really good about this. So okay, last month on the 27th, we bought our first combine account, and I bought it a Thursday. Okay, I stopped small caps that morning. It was like kind of the afternoonish. Okay, whatever. We bought our first Top Step account. We started trading. Boom. I think we made $250 that day, Thursday. All right, nice. I want to look up the screenshot, but it's gonna take too much time. So okay, boom, we make money. $200 on Thursday. We feel good. Okay, first day in, we making money. Next day in, market was kind of choppy. I couldn't tell the direction. Boom, I only make $50. I just walked away. I knew I couldn't make more money, so I walked away. That was smart. That was really smart to do. So boom, we are up $300, I guess, on the week. Boom, come Sunday and Monday, I think I made another $300. Tuesday was my best day ever. I made $750. Yeah, I'm gonna just pull up the screenshot because I did post it on on Reddit. Okay, so on Monday I made 323. So I don't know if you guys could see that, but I was basically green the whole week. So on Monday, and my account, I basically finished that day before I blew it up. The first account, I was at 52k 582. So I just needed like $400, $300 to pass this. And the way I was averaging, I was killing it, honestly. Like, I was having losses. I'm not saying every trade was perfect. I was having losses. But as long as I was managing my risk so nicely, because I was cutting my losers very fast, and then I was just letting my winners run a little bit longer. So okay, let's see. I'm gonna go for a short. I know the direction is gonna change, so I would go short and I would get stopped out for like $20. I'll get stopped out. But then once it changes, I would just hold it. I'll make all that money that I just lost plus a little bit more. Sometimes even way more, because the move was just so big. And that's why I was profitable, because I was managing my risk very nicely. Yes, I had more than 50 trades, more than 100 trades. But I wasn't a revolver. I wasn't a sniper. I was a machine gun. I was shooting at every single thing. I was taking every single trade. Like, yeah, I was taking every single trade, but I knew when to cut my winner. I knew when to cut my loser. I was doing everything so perfectly. And the best thing is that I wasn't letting the emotions get to me. I was holding, even though I was in a drawdown, but I knew it was going to reverse, and I was just holding, and I would like just let the trade play out. And I was killing it, honestly. So 323 profit, 113 trades that Monday. That Tuesday, 184 trades, way more trades, but I made $747. The next day I made 642, and I took 152 trades. Next Thursday, I took 70 trades, but I made 596. And then I ended that Thursday like that. So on the week, I was up 2,310. And I'm telling you, I was taking a lot of trades, but I knew what I was doing. Hyperscalping is a strategy. There's a lot of people who hate on hyperscalping, but bro, it's like you do you. Like, trading, this is a beauty of trading. Like anybody could come into trading if they have a nice imagination and they just see a pattern play out all the time and they just want to take that pattern. Like even if it's like, I don't know how to tell you guys, but point is, trading, anybody could, there's no right or wrong answer. Let me repeat that. There's no right or wrong answer with trading, because it's basically like a free-for-all. Like, when you're playing Call of Duty and it's free-for-all, every single person has their own strategies. Some people might camp, but they still getting kills. Some people might just rush to other people with a knife, but they're still getting kills. Some people might just use shotguns, but they're still getting kills. Some people might just quit scope and they're getting kills. Like, there's many ways to skin a chicken. There's many ways to basically cook something, cook a potato, or whatever it is, whatever analogy you guys want to use. But point is, trading, there's many ways to trade. And there's no right or wrong answer. You could literally have any single strategy you want. You could create your own single strategy. And if it works, it works. If your data is telling you that you have a 51% win rate with that strategy, it's a profitable strategy over the long run. Think of it just like being a casino, or I'm just going everywhere. But point is, for trading, you could basically hyper scalp. You could take 1,000 trades every single day. Or you could be the sniper. You could know when exactly to enter and just hold. Or you could just enter one time and then hold for several days. You could make money a lot of ways in the market. There's not just one way you can make money in the market. And I was hyper scalping. And there was a lot of people hating on me because I was taking more than 100 trades. But it's like, bro, I'm a machine gun. I was being a machine gun. Plus, I was averaging $40 winners, and my average losers were $20. So that means that I'm basically profitable over the long run. I'm basically from $1 that I'm risking, I'm making $2. And my average win rate was about like 40%. And that was still profitable stats. But yeah, then point is, that first account of the year, I was feeling so good, and then I blew it up because I was in bed, and I traded when it was not my time to be trading, and I just blew it up, chasing losses. And then I feel like after I blew up this one account, it was just downhill after that. I got this one the next day, and then I blew it up real quick. Just because I was trying to make the money that I was already with the other one. So alright, that was I blew it up that same Friday. Come Saturday, come Sunday. Sunday comes again, market opens. Okay, we're gonna buy another one. What happens? I blew it up on Monday. Monday is my worst day. And I'm telling you, it just happened on a short time frame. Since that Friday, going to the weekend, it basically just, I should have taken this week break, but I was just so emotionally scarred from that one account. And then I opened another account that same Monday, and what happens? I blow it up quick. So in one weekend, I'm already down 1, 2, 3 accounts, not even counting the first one. So, and then I opened another account and I blow it up really quick. But I have money to spend. I have money to burn. So I'll be more than happy to open up another account. And think of it just like trading. These are like me taking losing trades. That's literally how hijacked you get if you are really not disciplined like me. So okay, this one, we end up blowing it again that same Friday because we had 2 accounts. And I was active, I was green on this one. But then I blew it up yesterday. I blew this one up yesterday. The only one I had from Monday. Blew it up yesterday. And with this account, it was kind of stupid because that same day that I got this account on the 7th, the only reason I opened another account was because I locked myself out from making. I made like 2,100 on one day, which I violated the consistency rules. But honestly, it just didn't feel the same because I broke a rule, and now I had to make extra money. And I was literally so close as well to passing this one, but I was chasing losses. And I was up 320. Oh, this one was really stupid because I was up $300 and 20 from 2 trades yesterday, but I didn't walk away. I tried catching the fair value gap, got chopped up, then revenge traded with too much size and blew the account. Lack of discipline and not following a strict routine. I should have just locked that account, but I blew it up. So I'm already down in one fucking week. I'm down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My apologies for cursing. Alright, so. And now I have this active account that it should have already been blown up because it was just so stupid. So overall, I'm down, including last year, I'm down $539. This year, obviously this week, so dumb, I lost $392. $392 down the drain trying to get a payout, which it should have honestly just been about 2 blown accounts. But as you can see, if you have no emotional control, you're gonna buy all these accounts like I did. So with my active account, I basically, like I told you guys, I set some settings, but I kept on changing them. And then I basically allows 1,700. And I know on Monday or when Sunday, I'm a YOLO this account. I'm a YOLO this account. Or unless I just get out the mud and average $200 every single day, which is possible. But if I do that, I'm gonna be top G. So instead of blowing up account, I'm gonna just probably do that. Definitely next time I'm gonna trade, I'm gonna lock myself out. Like no buts, no ifs. Like before I even start trading, I'm gonna do my daily profit target, daily loss limit, and just liquidate myself, lock the account to the next day. Maximum trade as well. Only one trade a day, win or lose. So the account gets blown up, I guess. But yeah, that's how I'm doing with Top Step. Just so stupid, but it is what it is, I guess. So that's how it is with Top Step so far. They just be so close but so far sometimes. And my only problem is just human error. Just plain and simple human error, emotional control, not following my guardrails, not following my rules, not following my rules. But yeah, this is how we're doing on the live account, changing topics now from Top Step. This is how we're doing with our live account this month. Honestly, just looking at this account makes me kind of happy, but at the same time, it's like no point because I gave all that money out to Top Step, but it is what it is. Can be a little crybaby. So this is how I'm doing with my live account. So April stats, I'm still trading small caps, But the only difference is that I'm only taking about one trade or a couple trades a day. I'm honestly not even putting a lot of attention to small caps, and for some reason, the less attention I put it, the less trades I take, the better I do. So with this one, I just have the mentality of not giving a damn about it. Win rate just went down with today's trades. I feel like when I blew up that, or when I was close to blowing up my account in the morning, then I started trading this, and obviously I was in the mindset. But this month so far, we are up 288, and I could even show you all my stats, for well, ever since I was trading every single day, which is May of 2024. So this is my P&L so far. So far, I have a lot of red losing months and positive green months. This month, like I'm telling you, it's a miracle, because like I'm telling you, the less trades I take and the less I care about this account or trading in general, the more better I do. And I know if I take this same approach to my Top Step account, which I just take one trade a day, or just try and just clear my mind, try and have that same mindset that I had in the beginning of the year with my first Top Step account. Because I was literally so close to passing my Express Funding account, but over that one dumb decision that I made, I threw everything in the garbage. So I feel like with trading, you gotta have this mindset, this approach to trading. Like, just don't care about trading so much. Like, just think of trading as a side thing. Like, think of it as like a girl. Don't give it a lot of attention. Like, you love her, and you like her and everything, but just don't give her too much attention. Because the more attention you give her, I guess the more emotional you become, the more jealous you become. And when you become jealous, the more crazy decisions you start making. Texting them all the time, going out, like, I guess weird things, like going out, like, oh, to see where she's at or whatever. I feel like it's literally the same thing with trading. The more attention you give trading, the more likely you are to do dumb mistakes. So I guess with trading, you just gotta treat it like shit. Not saying you're supposed to treat girls like shit, but with trading, you're definitely supposed to treat it like shit, because you just don't supposed to care about it. You're just supposed to take your plan, do your plan, take a couple trades, manage your risk, and that's it. If it's not a green light for the day, then leave. If it's a green light, then size up. But you just gotta have those cajones. But yeah, this is my April month so far. As you can see, I had 2 really good days of $200 plus. We could break down our trades. Oh, well, before I break down my trades, I could show you my report, my stats. I wish I had a journal for all of my Top Step accounts so I could at least know my stats and my data, but it's just kind of hard since all the data just erases, or you can't really export it. But yeah, I'll figure that out though, so I could start tracking my data, because that's a lot of valuable data I could have, especially from with my first account, to see what I was doing good and what I was doing bad. I kind of know, but it's just different having it in paper or in front of you. So for my month of April, this profitable month, we are up $288. My largest gain was $297. My largest loss, $73. Average winning trade, which is really good, $90.37. Average losing trade is $25, which honestly, it's really amazing. This is by far the first time that I'm seeing a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio on my stats, which is really good, and it feels really nice seeing this. Because for every dollar I'm risking, I'm making $2 extra. For every dollar I'm risking, I'm making $3 in total. Okay, so number of winning trades. Today I really messed up my win rate ratio because it was like around 50 or 45-ish. But winning trades 37%. So I have a 37% winning ratio and my losing ratio is 62. So as long as you have a 30% win ratio, but you're holding on to your winners a bit longer and cutting your losers very fast, you're profitable, bro. You're Gucci. Average hold time, winning trades. This is really good because I'm holding on to my winners longer, about 1 hour. This is the first time I'm seeing it as well. And average hold time for losing trades, 17 minutes, which is really, really nice. It honestly should be really bit shorter. It is what it is. All right, so what else? So that's pretty much it. Oh, my time, my most profitable time. Obviously, my less profitable day is Friday, so I don't even know why I traded today. Should have looked at my stats. My most profitable time is 8 o'clock. The first hour of market open. And let's look at my trades real quick. My number one loss was RSLS, $73, was 8% loss. So this one, I just over leveraged. It was a really dumb loss because this should have been a winner and it could have been a really nice winner. But I just went in with, I just full ported, honestly. So I went in with 90 cents. I had a pretty nice entry. And then I got stopped out at 85. So obviously we have breaking news, 4 a.m. really late. So market opens, we have this big pump, we have this small pump. We broke above $90 and I entered for a continuation to just $1. But then it was just a small bull trap right here. It was a bull trap. And I got stopped out, as you can see, really quick. But I should have just had more patience. I should have just waited to like 45 at least. I should have waited the first 15 minutes to see price develop itself. So once I would have seen this first dip, I would have probably bought on the dip buy. I would have probably bought like around 80 or 75. So 80 to hold. And then we would just catapult all the way to break out $1, topping out at $1.40. So if I would have hold those $1,000 positions, I would have easily made about like $400 or $350 on that quick trade. But as you can see, price went all the way to $3, which was a really crazy play for $3. So if I would have sold to $3, if I were literally bought at market open and then slept and woke up around this time, I would have made $2,076. So honestly, those are the possibilities with small caps. Not sure if this is where I got stopped out. So yeah, I didn't even tag this trade. I need to go over that trade, honestly. Okay, so, and then my next trade on the 4th. I didn't even log this trade down, which I really have to. But let's go to my best winning trades of the month. So 297, I made 31%. Honestly, this is a really good trade. I'm really proud of myself with this trade. Because it was something similar to the first one that I lost. I full ported again with 900 shares. I bought at $1 and then I ended up selling at $1.39 for 39%. So this is how the trade basically happened. So breaking news, we have breaking news at like 7:30 from 50 cents. We topped out at $1. We came back down. I was going to buy on this dip, but I didn't. I was like, it's a little bit too risky. Just I want to let price develop itself first. So we come out, we break out $1 again, really strong volume coming in. We top out at 120. Then we come again for a dip buy for a retest of that $1. I enter 900 shares. We pump all the way to $1.20. I missed my take profit since it's pre-market. I didn't have no limit order or nothing. So price comes all the way down. I'm in a slight drawdown. Market opens. We had this big green candle. I'm more optimistic. I'm holding through this choppiness, wanting that $1.20 breakout. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell at $1.20. We come back at it again. We get close, come back down, slight drawdown again. Then boom, we just catapult all the way up, break out 120. Then we get stopped out. No, we didn't get stopped out. We basically get halted up. So the stock gets halted. Halted means that the buying pressure is just too strong that the market makers just gotta stop price in general for like 5-10 minutes. So then I couldn't even sell. So I'm like, okay, halted up. This is a best case scenario. So we resume. Price just jumps to like near 150. And then I sell right away. I take profit. I got filled at 139 all the way in the top. And then that's basically how I made almost $300, $297. And then as you can see, this trade I really did log it in. But yeah, this was a really nice trade. And this was a early dip buy, because I should have entered on this dip buy and the market opened dip buy. It would have been a way better entry. But I mean, it's price didn't break below $1 a lot, so entry was relatively the same. So that was my best trade of this month so far. And honestly, that's the best trade ever as far as $1 breakout. Because I could have sold about 2 times really early, but I didn't. I was holding. I wanted that perfect 120, but market just rewarded me. So my next trade, $200 trade, was this week, and this was a banger trade as well. So let's go on the daily chart. So on the daily chart, as you can see, we're just downtrending every single day. We're in a bearish market trend. So yeah, when we're trending in a bearish market trend, I usually like to see those pumps, and I like to short those pumps, and that's what I did this day, I think. So this is a 30-minute time. Yeah, this is a 30-minute time frame. So I see this big red candle, and then we just open lower pre-market, and then this day we just tapped $400. So it acted as support. Price rallied for a bit. It topped out right here on fake news. Oh, this was this week. So on Monday, it basically topped out on fake news. It topped out on fake news. They said that some guy tweeted that Trump was going to do 90-day pause on tariffs. So the market pumped shortly, but it was fake. So it rejected. And then once I seen this long wick candle, I was like, man, like this is a bearish candle, because obviously the buying pressure was there, but it wasn't strong enough to fill this zone. So, and then I noticed a fair value gap right here in this candle, because as you can see, this is the only candle that has a gap. Like this candle doesn't have a strong gap because both candles near it, they're wicking. This candle, both candles are wicking. Like literally there's no candle with a gap but this one. So this is a fair value gap. Plus, on Monday we top wicked and it rejected off that fair value gap. So I was like, this fair value gap is really, really valid. So I come into the market on Tuesday. This was Tuesday, right? When I did this. Yeah, this was Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I seen price go up, pump, and at market open, we're getting near this fair value gap zone. So I'm like, okay, price rejected from it yesterday, Monday. Price rejected from this zone on Monday, and we're on a bearish downwards trend. So I could potentially take a put in here and then ride it all the way to like 400 zone. That would be a really good trade. So that was my thinking when market was about to open. Like before market opens, I was already making my scenario. Like I was just making my scenario. Like I did not, like, this is all I seen. This is basically all I seen. I was like, okay, maybe if price comes back to this value gap, we might reject. Or if we pass this fair value gap and we fill it all the way here, we might take some longs. But obviously it's really dangerous since it's a bear market, you know? So, okay. So then we open. I went in way too early, a little bit way too early. But the only reason I went early because I was looking at my contracts and I was like, okay, contracts open at 8:45 Central Time Zone, and it was like 8:35 ish, and I went to test that theory out. So I literally swiped it and it filled. So I was like, fuck, I'm in way too early. So I was like in a $50 drawdown right here, but I was going to hold because I wanted to test my theory out if we were going to have a bearish downtrend today. So we tapped that fair value gap zone, and then price just dropped the whole day. I was holding. I was seeing my P&L increase and increase and increase. I was happy. Right here, I got max euphoria. No, I didn't get max euphoria, but I was already. The only reason I sold where I sold was because we were reaching this choppiness right here. And then I seen that was up already $200. So I was like, I'm taking my profits. I took profits like at 12. And if I would have hold through the rest of the market session, I would have been up $400 more. So I would have made $800 that day. So I would have made back all of my drawdown. I would have made back all of my year's drawdown. But only God knows why, right? So yeah, this was honestly a very good trade. And this was the first trade that I was holding with high conviction. I was holding with high conviction, and it felt really nice to do this trade. And I made $200 from that one. Man, I just miss I could go back. I wish I could go back, but I just gotta train and look for the next ones. And today's trades, the only reason we lost $60 today was, well, because we were trying to catch direction. And well, let's see what price is doing right now. Let's open up TradingView. Okay, so we're bullish right now. Yeah, we're really bullish. Like, we might just make a new high right now. But okay, so we topped down at 400, right? So we topped down at 400. We top wigged this fair value gap zone in the 30-minute bearish. This was a trade we had on Tuesday. We ate that. On this day we didn't even trade. We didn't even trade on our live account. Wait, did we trade? What day was this? 25th. That's 10th. On the 10th, I traded yesterday. I only made $27. Okay, on the 9th when we had that big pump, I did not trade. Okay, I did not trade. So right here, I just couldn't tell what price is gonna do. I was waiting for it to crack below 400 so I could take another put, since I was already a bearish mindset. But I just did not. There was some signs on the 30-minute that there was a fair value gap right here, but for some reason on this one it doesn't show you. Like, let me show you what I'm talking about. But for some reasons on futures it does show the fair value gap, which it kind of tweaked me out, because I was like, how come it shows? Or let me see. I'm in MNQ, because obviously it's gonna be the same thing. Okay, yeah, it is the same thing. Yeah, because for some reason on the QQQ it does not show you. It does not show you. But on NMQ it does. And I was talking about this 30-minute fair value gap, because like it gave you a hint right here that it was going to make that big pump. Let me see. So I basically get the okay, so there's a candle that makes a gap, right? I basically get the end wicking of the next candle and the candle before that, and I just spread this gap around. So okay, market open, we gap below it. You could have bought right here because it's in a key level as well, 1700. So it has two supports, key level plus fair value gap. You could have bought right here, you could have went long, and then you could have just waited for that pump. Obviously right here we tested the fair value gap. You could have entered right here as well, and then just wait for that break of high of day, and then boom, you'll get this big massive candle. So it basically gave you a hint that it was gonna make a pump that day. But I did not see this. I did not see this on the 9th. For some reason I just did not see that. I seen that after the fact. But obviously, what do we see right now? What do we see right now? Right now is the best time. So we basically see this. I see this fair value gap right here in this zone, and I love the 30-minute candle because it just respects price so much. Like right here, this one is not fair value gap because obviously this candle behind it top wicked a lot. This one did too, so it filled all of the orders in this zone. But right here, it did not fill none of these orders. None of these orders. So obviously, what did price do yesterday? Obviously, we came down. We filled the zone a little bit, but we also found support in this key level, psychological key level, which is 1800 perfectly. Just like 1700 right here, we found support in 1800. So we're just bottoming out. We're just bottoming out, honestly. We're just making new highs, new higher highs, higher lows. Honestly, I should take like a long right here. Longs are looking really good for like a over the weekend swing. But over the weekend is kind of dangerous because you don't know what type of news will come out over the weekend, you know? But I think on my... Oh, yeah. So on my paper trade account, I entered a call. Yeah, I entered a call account on my paper account because I was like, you know what? I'm going to just test this theory out. And I entered it right here. I was like, okay, I can't trade on my live account because I don't got no buying power. And I can't trade on my Top Step account because I obviously have no buying power. But I do have a demo account. So I'm going to just buy one call and see how it goes. Obviously, I spent a lot for that call. Even though it was a demo account with $1,000. That call was worth like $700. And right now we are up 20% on that. But I guess demo account, you know, get the little reps in. So yeah, what do we see right now on the calendar or on the chart? Let's see. I'm gonna remove all my drawings. We're gonna start fresh. So what's the direction right now? Obviously, we're still in a bearish direction, but we bottomed out right here, like so crazy that you literally just you cannot just not see this. So another reason why we're kind of bottoming out, okay, because I go back on time. Like let's say even in the 1 year. Like let's say when did 2024 gains happen or started to happen? 1700, right? This where the candle closed. So 1700 resistance from 2021, resistance from 2022, resistance from 2023, and then obviously 2024 we just broke above 1700. So today, this year, we obviously bottomed out. We bottomed out at 1700 again. We basically retested support on a yearly candle. We retested support and we basically bounced. We bounced so nice from it. Let me see. Like this month might just even be green. Like this month might just even be a lower wick month, and then we just gotta go back up, turn into a green candle, and then next month green candles, green, and then we just keep on going up. All right, so weekly candle, okay, weekly candles. Obviously we found a bottom, but I mean anything price, everything could just reverse out of nowhere, you know? Like it's not a for sure thing. But so far, all right, when did 2024 start? Like right here. So 1700 was an important key level. 2025, we come into 2025. What was the 2025 key level? I want to say like 2100. Yeah, 2100. Yeah, right here. So 2100 was 2025's key level. Obviously, when did November happen? November 5th. Like right here was when Donald Trump got announced that he was gonna run for office. So that key level was 20. No. Okay, so key level that we couldn't break, and we broke using Trump's the Trump pump that he got elected was 2100. So we broke above 2100. We had this bear trap, and then we just pumped all the way to like 22,500. And then he started announcing tariffs, and then he just had the market in a mood swing, and then I think he just went heavy on tariffs and then just collapsed the whole market. And then he started announcing things with China. He started to reverse things. He started to do 90-day pauses. Because why? Well, because he said everybody was getting scary, and he said that he's seen that the bonds market was dropping, that countries like China, Japan, everybody was selling the bonds, which if that happens, if a bond sell-off happens, I honestly do not know how this works, but I kind of have clues. If everybody sells their bonds, then there's just gonna be a loss of confidence in America. And once people, like, what is money attached to? Especially the United States dollar. It's attached to just confidence in the government. So if the confidence gets lost between investors, then the whole country just collapses. So okay, he did the announcement of the 90-day tariffs. We had this big 10% move, literally 10% on a 15% on the whole day, 15% move on the whole day, and then we're just trying to find support right now, honestly. So I think support was 1800. 1800, and right now we're basically ranging between 1800 and 19500, I want to say. We're just been ranging about 1900 and 1800, and let's just see where we break out. But so far, looking at the 30-minute candle, 30-minute time frame, I could see off the bat that we made a fair value gap right here. And seeing how price has been reacting or acting around this zone is really bullish, because yesterday we dipped 200 moving average, picked it back up, it bounced from it, and then we just been retesting the top of it. Again, dipped, but then recovered fast. This morning we dipped below it. I thought it was puts days. I just thought it was puts. But I just did not follow my plan of following the fair value gap. So I should have entered some calls right here and then just waited for the end of the day. And then just waited to see if we could reclaim previous highs or just break above highs. Definitely a risky not a risky trade. It was a really planned out trade if I would have taken calls like that, but I just didn't. Right now, just taking calls when we're in a bearish downtrend is just, I don't feel really confident doing that. Even though Trump announced a 90 days tariffs pause, but it's like every country still has 10% tariffs on them. Plus, we're going in a strong trade war with China. So honestly, I don't see nothing bullish so far. But looking at the chart on a technical perspective, it is bullish. So I just gotta trade what it's showing me. But that's it for today, man. That's it. That's honestly it. I just wanted to show you guys how I'm doing with my trading so far. Obviously, with my live account in the April month, I'm trading really good. I just need to trade less frequently, cut my losses quick, and once I have a good winner, just hold on to that winner. So I'm really proud with my Robinhood account, with my live account. Not really proud with my Top Step account, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just have to take the same approach of doing one trade a day, and that's it. Probably just focus on other businesses as well, or I don't know, but I love trading. I see the opportunities I could make with trading. I see where it could take me, but honestly, it's just, I just gotta work on my own self more, and I just gotta work on myself more and try and become just a more disciplined person. But as far as being disciplined with like going to the gym, I haven't really been going to the gym this month. I know I should be, but I just been really just obsessed over the charts. But yeah, definitely need to work on myself, because trading is just a reflection of you. If you're in a shitty mindset, if you're a terrible person, trading is gonna reflect that. If you're a disciplined person, if you know how to manage yourself, your emotions, trading will reflect that as well. But that's it for me, guys. With some trades, we out. If you guys learned something, feel free to comment down below. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, comment. Please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps push It helps the algorithm push my videos out to more traders like you guys, unprofitable as traders. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's me for sure. But yeah, guys, we not gonna give out. We not gonna give up. We don't get this money. We don't get payout soon. But it is what it is. Showing you guys my journey. But yeah, Wisdom Trades. We out, baby.